calling it a love song.
What is up, my amazing gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on how to be more confident. Okay, so we've got 3 piles here today. Let's get straight into it. This is pile number 1. Okay, so it has a blue background, super mysterious, but it's really beautiful. Okay, then we have pile number 2, and it's a sort of like orange brown material, and like I feel like you can actually see the texture like on the card, like it looks so cool. So yeah, and then we have pile number 3, and this just reminds me of like, I don't know, like a palace or like the kitchen or something, but like yeah, I'm getting like food galaxy palace type vibes. So yeah guys, these are the 3 piles. Please pick as many as you guys would like. Please watch the entire video as well. I love you, and let's get straight into it. What is up, my amazing gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on how can you be more confident. Okay, so this was requested by someone a long time ago, so I'm getting to it now. Let's get straight into the video. Okay, I'm super excited. Yeah, so the 2 cards that I pulled out for you are the Gemini card. Okay, so really I'm hearing that Spirit is saying to really, if you have any air sign placements in your chart, you know, could literally be anywhere, North Node, Mercury, Venus, I don't know, Sun, Moon, wherever in your chart, you know, tropical astrology, whichever one, channel your Gemini placements. Like, it's super important. But yeah, so it says, and I still want you even if I don't know it yet, miss you even though we haven't met. Oh my gosh, guys, Geminis are so amazing. Like, I'm just gonna, you know, talk about how Geminis are the best zodiac sign ever, because I feel like I'm always, I don't know, slandering them, and like Geminis get too much hate. But bro, Geminis are amazing. Okay, and then we also have the Leave Your Lover. So I will link down the song Leave Your Lover. Like, it's super sad, but yeah, it's a really nice song. So as for like how can you be more confident, I'm hearing that your environment is super important. Like, I feel like Spirit is saying that kind of, you know, healthy mindset, happy life. Like, I'm hearing that if you kind of, you know, work on your mental health, if you just, you know, clean up your diet and everything, it's gonna really help you when it comes to talking to like new people, because I'm hearing that you seem to be someone that's naturally just really confident. It's kind of just when you meet strangers for the first time, and I definitely feel like Geminis are like that way. It's like either they get like they're really confident people naturally, like, you know, Geminis, I feel like Geminis are such an enigma, because there are times when they're just super like shy and everything, and there's other times when they're really outgoing. So but like I feel like they only get shy when they're around people that just threaten them. So I'm hearing Spirit say that kind of seeing people as not being your competition, but like being your equal, and just like, you know, being someone that you can get to know without kind of putting restraints on them. Like, I'm hearing Spirit say that maybe sometimes when you meet people, you could definitely have a lot of Virgo placements, and you know, Virgos love to overanalyze, psychoanalyze, and just see people and like even group them into categories. I know sometimes I do that personally with like my Venus in Virgo, where it's like I'll meet someone, I'm like, okay, platonic, okay, romantic, okay, sexual. Like, I'll be like, I'll put them in a category when I first meet them. And I'm hearing Spirit say that kind of a way to just be more confident is to not really restrict people, because I'm hearing that like maybe you like having control over how people see you, or like the reason that you get really anxious around people, the reason that you feel kind of shy around people is because people are really unpredictable, or you kind of just prefer being with your friends, you prefer being with animals, or just being with people that you feel comfortable around. But you know, meeting new people, like making new connections, it's really hard for you. And like when you do finally feel comfortable around new people, then it's really easy. So I'm just hearing Spirit say that naturally you really are really confident. I'm just hearing that just changing how you see your environment and changing up your environment as well, you know. So I'm hearing that you should put yourself in situations where maybe it makes you a bit more uncomfortable. Maybe it's like, yeah, like I said, you're naturally confident, but you know, let's say you're at school, like just go to a random group of people and just say, hey, what's up, obviously with your mask on, social distance and everything. But yeah, like I'm just hearing that put yourself in situations where you have to kind of, you know, talk to new people. I'm hearing Spirit say that you can even like join, you know, Facebook groups or like join groups online and like first practice maybe just texting people online, or like texting new people. Like I'm hearing you can even go like on Omegle, like obviously, you know, be safe and everything, and like be careful and that type of stuff. But like I'm hearing that you can literally start with like online things, or just like, you know, yeah, online texting or anything, and then you can move it to, you know, actual in-person conversations. I'm hearing that if you have a job where you have to talk to people, I'm hearing spirits say, you know, if you can, like, ask your manager, like, if you can be the person in charge of, you know, being the cashier, or like talking to people, or like if you do work in the public service, just making conversation with clients. I'm hearing that there's someone that wants to talk to you, but they're afraid to reach out to you. So if you have a friend, like even though that you already know them, obviously, I'm just hearing like, you know, talking to them will help a lot. I'm hearing even like watching movies and like watching people that you want to be like, just like seeing what they do as well, like will help you as well. But yeah, mostly about your environment being really important. I'm also getting like Piscean energy for some reason. Like maybe when you go in public, you only feel confident when you have like tea in the morning. So I'm hearing spirits say that if you need to drink tea in the morning, drink tea in the morning. You know, like I'm hearing spirits say that if you have any weird rituals that you do, but you feel like it's really weird, do it anyways, you know, like if it makes you feel better, do it. Literally, bro, do it, you know, whether it's praying in the morning or something, anything, bro, honestly. Like I'm hearing that maybe you used to have like a really religious sort of like morning routine, and religious is being used in a really loose term. By religious, I just mean like a really intense morning routine where it's like, okay, you wake up, you stretch, you do your meditation, then you have some tea, you don't go on your phone. Like I'm hearing you used to do that, and it just made you calm and it made you ready for the day. I'm hearing spirit say that you need to do that again, you know. I'm hearing spirit say that if you need to wake up 10 minutes early, do it, you know. I'm hearing spirit say that if you know, meeting new people makes you really anxious, makes you really feel just like self-conscious, and you prefer kind of how can I say, preparing what you have to say to someone, I'm hearing spirit say, you know, do it, you know. Like I'm hearing spirit say that it's okay to have your own thing. Like if you personally feel more comfortable just practicing what you have to say, practice it, bro. Like literally before you go to bed, just be like, okay, I'm gonna go talk to this person tomorrow, like I don't know what to say to them, so if you want to go Google, like, hey, what, like, not hey, but like Google, like if you want to talk to your boss and you've never spoken to them before, you can Google like, hey, okay, why do I keep saying hey, but you can Google what things to say to your boss. Like I'm just hearing spirit say that it's okay to Google those weird things. Like if you don't know something, like it's okay to Google it. It's not that weird, you know, as long as nobody finds your search history. I mean, I'm kidding, but like I'm just hearing that it's okay to be quirky and weird. Like it's literally completely fine. But yeah, so the next card that we have is the Cap Cancer Career card. Okay, then we have the Maybe, TikTok algorithm, and IG. We have the Virgo, like confidence. Yes, bro, like honestly, it's really talking about using your birth chart literally to your strengths. So if you have any Virgo placements, like I say, where it's like maybe you do like to psychoanalyze, maybe it does sometimes get like that. I'm just sharing that, like if you do sometimes psychoanalyze, like it's okay to do it, you know what I mean? Like if you like really can't, like, you know, like not do it, I'm hearing spirit say that it's okay, but then use it to your advantage, you know. Like if you're someone that likes to look at people and like see, okay, this person looks approachable, you know, approach them. Like if you're someone that's good at reading people, literally use it to your advantage, you know. Because I am hearing that sometimes your anxiety definitely can get in the way of your intuition. And I'm hearing spirit say that it's okay to sometimes listen to your body and like just go with what you feels right, you know, like going with your gut feeling as well. Because I know Geminis and gut feelings are like this, like they just do not go well. I don't know why, but like most Geminis that I know, like they don't follow their gut feeling ever. And I'm hearing spirit say that it's time to follow your gut feeling, you know. Like if you feel like something's off, don't talk to them, you know. You don't have to make yourself feel uncomfortable if you don't want to, but if you feel like you want to do something, you know, do it, you know. Like I feel like you're amazing just the way you are. So yeah, we have the Knight of Wands upright, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this talks a lot about yeah, being young, being youthful. So I'm hearing that like maybe when you first talk to people, like I'm hearing like being extra loud might help you a lot. So if you're someone that's really soft when you talk to people, I'm hearing that you know, a way to maybe even like fake your confidence is by talking super loud. I feel like people are gonna just start like following your lead somehow. Or yeah, I'm hearing something about like articulating your words, and yeah, speaking really loud is gonna help you with your confidence. Like it's a weird thing, but I noticed that like when you talk to people, like if you just start talking loud, they just immediately think that you're really confident, even though you're just talking loud. Like even if you don't say that much, when you do talk, just like talk loud, see what happens, you know. I don't know, start screaming, start shouting. So yeah, okay, we got the Three of Wands, we got the Ten of Swords, and also the Seven of Cups. Seven of Wands that came up, right? Okay, so let's get into your channeled message. It says, fill your room with motivational quotes, practice self-love on your body, start writing 5 things you love about yourself. Start with you. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty saying that in order to really be confident around other people, Ten of Swords, you need to be confident around yourself. Because literally Knight of Wands talks about this person that literally just goes after what they want. If they want to get into a relationship, they get into a relationship. And Knight of Wands talks about someone that likes to plan things out. So I'm just hearing Spirit say that, you know, just using all of your qualities literally to your advantage. Okay. But yeah, guys, like this is literally so nice. So with the Gemini card, where it's like I still want you, and if I don't know you yet, it really talks about seeing strangers as not just being, you know, like a specific thing. Like I'm just hearing Spirit say that when you meet people, you don't have to see them as like, oh, like, you know, having in mind that you want them to be your new friend. Like I'm hearing Spirit say that as much as having an end goal is, I'm hearing Spirit say that if you go into a conversation with too much of like a tight script where it's like you rehearsed everything, that's fine. But I'm just hearing Spirit say that, you know, it's up to the strangers, up to the person that you're busy approaching, you know, what they want with you. And obviously you can control what you want with them, but I'm just hearing Spirit say that it's okay to kind of, you know, let some leeway happen where it's like, you know, you can approach them with like, you know, being loud, like, you know, just being yourself, and then just like letting them also guide the conversation, you know. Like if you're someone that's more of a listener more so than a talker, just letting them know, yeah, like you can be talkative and still be someone that's really shy. Or I'm hearing Spirit say that it's okay to let the person that you're busy talking to, letting them know that you prefer listening, and like letting them talk to you as well, you know. Because I feel like there are people that literally just want to be heard and stuff like that. And like there's listeners, there's talkers out there in the world, and I'm just hearing Spirit say that, you know, embrace what you're really, so like if you are a listener, embrace that, you know, be the listener person. So yeah. And like when you are listening to people, you know, like if it really is like stressing you out, like, you know, taking deep breaths and just staying present, naming 5 things in the room, like, you know, just calming down in a sense as well when you're talking to people, and like remembering that feeling when you're talking to strangers as well, because it's going to be really scary, guys. Like honestly, talking to people, it's scary. I don't like it personally, like, you know, to each their own, but you know what I mean. So yeah, with the Cap Cancer career, I'm also hearing that your job can help you so much, your career can help you so much when it comes to confidence. Like you could definitely be working in anything, but especially if you're working in sales or something, I'm just hearing Spirit say, ask your boss or ask your manager if you can take the floor, like if you can be the one engaging with customers. I'm hearing Spirit say that when it comes to your career and confidence, if you work more with like numbers or like documents, I'm hearing Spirit say that try, you know, presenting your presentation more, or offer going first, or when you're busy doing your like your work and everything, try to make it as like colorful as possible. Try to just, you know, add your own personality into your work as well, because, you know, you will get recognized for your work, and that's confidence, you know, just owning what you're doing. So even though you feel a bit like my work isn't that good or whatever, bro, fake it, act confident, you know, be confident in yourself. And then where it is maybe on the TikTok algorithm and IG and everything, that kind of talks about trying out different things and seeing what works, because the algorithm is a mysterious force that, you know, you never know what video is going to be on your trending page. So I'm just hearing Spirit say that you never know what, like how you are perceived by people. You never know kind of like what people like and what people don't like about you. I mean, unless you watch my videos, of course. But not for real, guys. Like I just feel like I'm hearing Spirit say that it's okay to try different things, you know. And then yeah, Knight of Wands just talks about, again, being that really energetic person, going for what you want. And I'm hearing Spirit say that even going on like Tinder dates will help you a lot when it comes to your confidence for some reason. Like I'm hearing like yeah, like I'm going like hearing, you know, download like dating apps and like swipe right on like maybe everyone. But like obviously say you're looking for friends and like don't lead them on or anything. Like I'm just hearing talking to strangers, like, you know, FaceTiming them, like people you don't even know, and like just not meeting up with them, just like talking to them online, like, you know, doing that first and then maintaining relationships like that as well. And like even asking strangers, like, you know, you could literally match with anyone on Tinder or like whatever, but do wherever you want to, and then just say, hey, like, do I sound confident? Or like just asking strangers random questions, like honestly, what are the chances that you're going to see them again? Like honestly, bro. And then yeah, Knight of Pentacles again talks about the messenger card. So I'm hearing that sending messages to people, again, like something about what you're doing, like you giving out something is going to help you a lot when it comes to confidence. And then we also have the Three of Wands that came up, right? So that talks about the fighter card, okay? Energetic and stress and struggle. I am hearing that there'll be times when you're getting into disagreements with someone. So if you know a lot about a topic and you're really confident about it, I'm hearing that when you get into disagreements with someone, it's going to help you with your confidence. So even debating small things with your friends, or like getting in debates, getting into a debate club will help you a lot. Yeah, definitely. Like I'm hearing that if you sign up for a debate class, it's going to help you with your confidence, because, you know, if you study law, like if you're into debating, you need to really be sure about what you're saying. You need to convince your opponent that what you're saying is right, basically, you know. Like I'll link down a video of like the Try Guys. I'll put a picture on the screen now, but they are all so confident people. Like I freaking love them. They're two Geminis and a Capricorn. But yeah, they're awesome people. And yeah, having a good mindset about things and putting things into perspective. And also it talks about like using writing and reading to your advantage again. And then Ten of Swords, I am hearing that there will be some times when your confidence is kind of like lacking, or when you just feel really bad about yourself, you're feeling lonely. And I'm hearing Spirit say that it's okay to convey those feelings as well, you know. So if you are talking to someone and you're feeling kind of a bit low, it's okay to tell the person you're talking to, hey, I'm not really feeling so good today, so like, you know, do you want to comment on that? Or like just letting someone know how you feel, regardless of whether it's like, you know, oh hi, like, you know, being positive, or like even like, you know, saying actually I'm not having a good day today. Just letting them know how you feel. Like I'm hearing Spirit say that the person that you want to talk to isn't as scary as it might seem. It isn't as scary as it seems. Yeah, and like realizing that you're really amazing as well. And also Ten of Swords talks about people helping, like you helping people feel better, and also people helping you feel better as well. So if you don't feel confident when talking to someone, sometimes opening up about that insecurity, you know, like it helps as well, you know. Definitely. And then the Seven of Wands just talks about really working hard and putting the effort in as well. So I'm hearing that it kind of starts with you, and you know, it ends with the person you want to talk to as well. Like it takes two to tango, or three, like it doesn't matter, guys. So yeah, guys. And like challenging your fearful thoughts as well. Okay, so that's what I got for pile number 1. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and let's get into the next one. What is up, pile number 2? Let's get straight into your reading. So how to be more confident. Okay, the 2 cards that I pulled out for you are Aquarius. Okay, so it says, I could rip out my soul, show you my insides, and you still wouldn't understand. Lifetime translating. Okay, like yes, bro, I freaking love Aquariuses, honestly. And then we also have the ENTJ. So it says, feelings are confusing to me because they cannot be defined by logic. Oh my gosh, this is literally Aquarius energy as well. Like, oh my gosh, guys, like let me know. Spencer Hastings, like I'll put a picture on the screen now. Like I'm getting that, like if you want to be more confident, kind of like channeling her energy. Even like Hannah Mary, like I'll put a picture now of like Pretty Little Liars, like all of them on the screen, but like just channeling their energy for some reason, just having aspects from all of them, because I get the sense that you know, you're a really intense person, and I feel like you kind of avoid relationships, or you kind of avoid friendships. Like, you're just fine with having your 1 to 2 friends, and I'm hearing spirit say that that's completely fine, and that, you know, if you feel more comfortable having 2 friends, bro, or 1 friend, bro, that's completely chill. Like, I'm hearing that you know, having your best friend, like, how do I say this? It's kind of like How I Met Your Mother. Like, you know, Barney Stinson, I think there was a quote that he said, I'll put on the screen now, but like, doing, wait, it didn't happen unless your friends were there to see it, or something like that. Like, I'm hearing that having your friends with you doing embarrassing things will help you a lot with your confidence. Like, I'm hearing that making a bucket list and just doing everything on it's really gonna help you with the confidence, because you could be someone that's really into, like, you know, lists and like logic and just, you know, practical things, and that kind of is the things that make you happy. So I'm hearing that, you know, yeah, doing things that make you happy will really help you with your confidence. So if you're someone that enjoys scrapbooking, you know, literally do that. You know, I feel like because you're doing things that make you happy, you're going to be more inclined to just talk to people, be more like sociable and stuff like that. Or even like, if you want to talk to people, or like if you want to be more confident, I'm hearing that you need to be confident kind of on your own ground, like on your territory basically. So it's like, you know, having a party, but like having it at your house, you know. Like, I'm hearing spirit say that if you want to be more confident, it's kind of talking about bringing the party to you, or like you and your friend talking to new people together as well. You know, like, I'm hearing spirit say that it's okay to have other people introduce you to people as well, you know. So it's like, if you struggle making friends, it's okay to, you know, ask your friend like, hey, I'm single, I've been single for a while, like, do you know anyone that might be into me? Like, you know, they can hit me up. Like, I'm hearing spirit say that it's okay to literally, you know, even post online and say, hey, looking for friends. Obviously, do not meet up with them, you know, stay safe. Like, I'm just hearing spirit say that it's okay to ask for help. And yeah, like hosting your own party, but like with things that you find interesting, because I feel like you're someone that doesn't like small talk. You kind of prefer yeah, just having like deeper conversations. So yeah, having a party where like the theme is just about scrapbooking, or it's just about collecting, I forgot what these are these called, like go-go's or something. I forgot what they're called. Like, whatever, like, you know, just having things that you are interested in. So I'm hearing spirit say that you already are confident. It's just about what engages you. So when you're trying to be confident, when you're trying to talk to strangers, you know, try asking them like, what are their interests. And if you've been realizing that maybe what you're into isn't what everyone else is into, don't change your interests. But I am hearing spirit say that if you know that you're going to, let's say, a school where most of them are into skateboarding, like, if you want to try to pick up skateboarding, you know, I'm hearing spirit say that just trying out other people's interests and like getting their perspective and like their point of view was going to help you a lot when it comes to confidence and like talking to people. Definitely. And like, I'm even hearing something about like dressing nice, and like yeah, just being comfortable in your own body is gonna help you a lot as well. So if you feel more comfortable kind of like wearing certain clothing, like literally wear it, because you're gonna feel happy and confident because you're wearing what you want to wear as well. Like, don't change who you are by any means. I'm just sharing that, yeah, engaging in people's interests and finding what you find engaging as well, it's gonna help you a lot. But yeah, so we have the eyes card, okay? And it was just 444 now, guys. Ooh. So it says eyes, eye contact, gazing, look away, and stare. Ooh. So flirting could definitely be another thing that will help you with your confidence. Oh my gosh. Definitely, like, I know some people that are literally like so flirtatious. Like, my one friend, they are a Capricorn, and love them to bits, literally. And like, there's someone that's I don't want to say shy. I feel like they're just more reserved, but they are so flirtatious to everyone. So I feel like Spirit is saying, kind of look at people, like even strangers, of course, like they have to be of age and everything, but like just look at them as if they really are in love with you. It's okay to kind of like put a lens on how you perceive people, just like initial, just to get like the confidence to approach them. So if you see a new person, just imagine that, like I say, like if you're really into scrapbooking, or like let's say it's a TV show, let's say you're really into Star Trek. Okay, no, let's say you're really, okay, yeah, Star Trek, you're into Star Trek. imagine that this person is Geordie LaForge. Okay, that's not, you won't get it unless you watch Star Trek, but like, as someone that's approachable, just imagine this person as someone that is literally like, you know, they're just like you, they're approachable, they're funny, they're cool. Imagine that they're your best friend. Like, approach them like they're gonna be your lover. Approach them like that type of energy as well, you know. It reminds me of like this one time I went to a workshop and they taught us about how to kind of like, when you're talking to the camera, let's say you need to pretend like the camera is your love interest. So pretend like the person you're talking to is like a teddy bear or someone that you find comforting, and just talk to them like that, you know. And eventually you're going to forget that you were pretending that they were someone that they're not, and it's going to go away and you're going to see them for who they really are. Like, I'm just hearing Spirit say that it's okay to visualize what you want. It's okay, yeah, it's okay to visualize, definitely. So like manifesting your conversation, doing all that stuff, you know, magic, voodoo, yes, okay. Or like, if you feel more comfortable carrying crystals around you, like definitely do that, you know. I know this crystal, it's a pearl desert rose, like this helps with confidence. So I'm hearing Spirit say that if you want to, you can like purchase you can purchase crystals as well. Or like I say, where it's like, if you feel confident wearing certain clothing, wear those clothing as well, you know. Yeah. Or maybe it's kind of like you only feel confident once you've like smoked, or once you've when you're drinking. So I'm hearing Spirit say that you need to also focus on being confident without the substance as well. So practicing being confident without drinking, without smoking as well. So yeah. And then we also have the let go card. So kind of letting go of expectations, definitely. So where did I put this card? Ooh, I'll put that card over there. So yeah, we have the let it go card. Then we also have buy nice things. So again, just like wearing nice clothing, or like wearing what you feel confident in. Definitely. And also I'm hearing that it's okay to also have distractions when you're with someone. So if, you know, talk to people one-on-one makes you really anxious, like I'm hearing Spirit say it's okay to, like, you know, like I say, where it's like, if you like someone that you play with your hands a lot, or like you never know what to do with your hands in conversations, like wearing rings can help a lot, because you can just like, you know, play with them. You can like, or like getting these type of rings. Okay, I'll show now. But this is like, it's made out of string, so it's like, I can do that, or like playing with that. Or like if you wear bracelets, you can like play with your bracelets. Like, I'm just hearing that it's okay to kind of find something comforting, you know, so you can do that while you're busy talking to someone. Or if you feel more comfortable not making eye contact with someone, don't make eye contact. Say, hey, I'm really shy, like I'm not gonna look at you in the eyes, but like I'm engaged in this conversation, just explaining what you're doing and everything. But yeah, bro, pal 2, you're amazing. Okay, I love you. All right, we have the 10 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and also the Ace of Wands that came upright. Okay, I'm super excited. Why am I so excited, like out of nowhere? Okay, but yeah, let's get into your channeled message. So it says, the people in your life love you. When you feel low, remember they don't hate you. You are smart and deserve to be oh, that's so sweet. So like, if you ever feel like people don't want to talk to you because you're weird, or because whatever, bro, I want you to know, and say this every single day, like, I know sometimes we always think that, oh yeah, like this person hates me, like they do not like me. Bro, it's probably not true. Like, bro, 99% of the time it's not true. Okay, so I'm just hearing Spirit say that yeah, the people love you, and like if you needed to hear that 10 of Cups, you are loved, you deserve to be definitely. Because the 5 and the 5 does talk about separation, so you could just feel a bit separated from people. Like, I definitely know Aquarius people, they definitely do tend to fall in this mindset where it's like they feel like they are the only ones on like the planet. And I'm just hearing that maybe you are, but right now there are other people with you and they want to be with you. So like, love them now, basically. Like, I'll link down the other song where it's like, love me now. Oh, love me now. I forgot what it's called, but yeah. And then it says, love yourself. So yeah, pile number 2, let's get into the rest of your cards. Okay, so yeah, Waitress feelings are confusing to me because they cannot be defined by logic. I'm just hearing that yeah, like I'm just saying that it's okay to feel comfort. It's okay to do things that make you feel comfortable. So if like going to a bar makes you feel uncomfortable because you don't like meeting people like that, you know, inviting them to your house, if you feel more safe doing that, do that as well. Obviously, if it's people that you know, be safe and everything. And yeah, let go cards. That talks about letting go of expectations, and also letting go of like this confined idea of you as well, because I'm hearing spirit say that if you keep saying that you are shy, if you keep saying every single day, I'm shy, I'm an introvert, you know, which of course it's valid, you are valid, you know. I'm just saying spirit say that just limiting yourself to that as well is gonna kind of make you see yourself as just being that, when it's like it's just a small part of you, or maybe it's not you at all, you know. Definitely. Because I know some people that are literally extroverts, and they only figure that out about themselves like recently, because they thought that they were like introverts, but it's just the people that they were around weren't people that they wanted to talk to, you know. If you're with the right people, you're gonna want to be like open and everything. So yeah, even like maybe finding out your personality type, or like finding out more about your birth chart, finding out your moon, your Mercury, just finding out more about yourself and like learning about yourself will help you a lot, because you can find out kind of like why you do certain things. Like I know I'm an Aries rising, so yeah, focus on your rising sign as well. Like look at how people perceive you as well, because for me, being an Aries rising, people always like, I don't know, seem as like aggressive or whatever, I don't know. Or like, yeah, mostly aggressive and like loud and everything. So it's just interesting basically. But yeah, so 10 of Cups came up, right? You are loved by so many people. Definitely you're content and happiness. I'm hearing spirit say that don't be afraid to smile and show you're friendly as well. Yeah, like don't forget to like I'm just hearing that when it comes to like talking to people, like remember like to smile and like making eye contact. But like if you can't make eye contact, that's completely fine as well though. Yeah. And just like, yeah, expressing yourself, definitely however you can, however you want to express yourself, express yourself. Like don't try to contain your excitement. Like if you feel excited about something, don't try to contain it. Even if people look at you weirdly, don't matter, okay? And yeah, Five of Pentacles talks about anxiety again. Talks about not being so like, Five of Pentacles literally means like don't like, talks about like not being anxious, or like try not to be anxious as well, and feeling drained. So I am hearing spirit say that if you like, you could definitely be an introvert though, and maybe it's kind of like spending too much time with people, it literally drains your energy. Like you need that time to just be by yourself. So I'm hearing spirit say that don't overexert yourself. Don't feel like you need to do this, because otherwise people are not gonna like you. Like if you feel tired, go home, because otherwise you're just gonna be like, you know, like sad and mopey and just like drained, you know. Like I'm hearing spirit say that if you feel drained out, if you feel like you've done enough, if you feel like you've stayed long enough, go home, literally recharge, and then come back when you feel ready to. And yeah, Five of Swords talks about again like a breakup artist. It talks about this like distrustful energy. So I'm just hearing spirit say that if you feel like, you know, that like I said, where it's like maybe sometimes you have to drink to kind of be that popular, or like to be that talkative person. I'm hearing spirit say that, you know, don't use it as like your crutch, and that if you feel like you don't like these people, you don't have to talk to them. You really don't have to. If you don't feel comfortable around them, you don't have to talk to them. And yeah, mostly about going home to like a recharge. And then Six of Pentacles talks about giving, yeah, and like being with other people as well, because it even could be like the flip side, where it's like maybe you don't enjoy drinking, you don't enjoy doing that type of stuff, you kind of are someone that you prefer being sober. So I'm hearing spirit say that don't think that just because you're the sober friend, like you're like a Debbie Downer. You're not. You can still have fun while you're sober. So yeah. And then we also have the Three of Swords that came upright. So Three of Swords just talks about, again, worrying and like being stressed as well when you're in situations. So just finding the thing that can just help you not be as stressed. And like I said, where it's like looking at people as like, you know, your dog, or like looking at them as, okay, not a dog, but like looking at them as your favorite teddy bear or whatever, you know. Like you can literally look at people and pretend like that they are a teddy bear, like literally. I don't know why this pile was so visually everything, but yeah, a lot of visuals were coming up. And then Ace of Wands just talks about going forward, you know. So it's kind of like after you have you know, done everything, you feel like, okay, you know what, I've recharged, I'm ready to do this. It's just saying going for the kill, go for it, talk to that person, do what you gotta do. Dala me bro. So dala in English means do it. So every time you meet someone, like do the dala thing. Or I think I read something that said the 3-second rule. So it's like, if you feel like, I think I'll link it down below, but basically it was about this guy, and he said like, if you are shy to talk to your crush, just look at them, like if they're across the room from you, like, okay, count to 3 and just start walking, and yeah, don't talk yourself out of it. Yeah, 3-second rule helps a lot with like some things. And yeah, it talks about also a deep personal transformation. So definitely your transformation is on its way as soon as you start letting go, and like I say, doing the things that I mentioned. But yeah, that's what I got for pile number 2, guys. I really hope that it resonated. I love you so much, and let's get into the next one. What is up, my amazing gemstones? Let's get straight into the reading. So pile number 3, how to be more confident. Okay, so the 3 cards that I pulled out for you are Dr. Bashir and Garrick. So it says, oh my dear doctor, real spicy. Okay, then we also have the ESFP. It says your regrets on what you did but what you didn't do. Okay, and then we also have the ISFJ. I freaking love this personality type. Isn't it funny how day by day nothing changes, but when you look back, everything is different? Like, I'm getting Hamlet for some reason, guys, definitely. Like, I'll put a picture of Hamlet on the screen now. Like, I freaking actually love the dude. But yeah, so I'm hearing that, like, if you want to be more confident, I'm hearing that a change of environment is really important, similar to pile number 1. But like, for some reason, I'm thinking about Diane, and that episode where she goes to Vietnam. I'll link the video down below, but like, and I'll put a picture on the screen now. But basically what she did was she went to Vietnam and she pretended like she couldn't speak English, and she just like, she spoke to this tourist, and she just kind of, I don't know how to say it, but it's like she had this experience where she kind of saw herself in this other person. So I'm hearing Spirit say that maybe you haven't been talking to people because you've been feeling like this disconnect. You've been feeling kind of like nobody's really interesting, or people just seem so boring, or you just feel like you're above that. You feel like, yeah, it's just, what's the point of talking to people? Like, I'm probably just not gonna, like, you know, I know sometimes, like, for me personally, like, when I was moving schools so much, I didn't even think about making friends that much, because I was just gonna move schools in like 6 months. So I was like, what's the point? But I feel like it's really saying that it's important to kind of have this mentality that, you know, being alive and like human beings are literally so amazing. I'm hearing Spirit say that you can learn from so much. You can learn so much from people. So like, not acting helpless per se, like what Diane did, where it's like she didn't understand what the person was like. She pretended like she didn't understand what was happening, and then, you know, she still had like a lot of fun and everything. I just feel like Spirit is saying that just putting yourself in a situation where you can learn from someone. So it's like even small things, like let's say you're going shopping and like you want to go buy a t-shirt, like just talking to your waiter, like talking to the people that work. Like, I'm hearing like talking to people like at places where like at someone's workplace, or like even like talking to your therapist or whatever. But mostly like getting help. Like, I'm hearing that if you feel like sometimes talking to people, like it's just, you know, it's just boring, I'm hearing that maybe if they can teach you something that keeps you stimulated, like that's going to be interesting for you as well. Like, I'm even getting Lucifer for some reason, where it's like he's very narcissistic, like he only thinks about himself, but sometimes he finds people interesting, and like kind of seeing people as being a puzzle as well. But yeah, so we have the Independent card that came up, right? Okay, Independent. We have no one knows I'm. So finding out people's secrets. Okay, we have Dorothy's romantic too, and also pile number 3. You guys literally got the most cards, like literally. We have Taurus like energy. Yes, bro, like literally Taurus have the best energy, and that's all I'm gonna say about it. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, so we have divine masculine and feminine energy. 9 of Pentacles that came up, right? We have the 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Okay, sorry about my dog, guys. Okay, sorry about that interruption, guys. But yeah, anyway, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. Let me put this over here. Nine of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and also the Ten of Wands that came upright. So let's get into your channeled message. So it says, sometimes not all the advice you hear is for you. Don't feel forced. Only do what you feel comfortable doing. Oh, that's literally so freaking sweet. But yeah, like, I feel like it's interesting because I was talking about kind of listening to other people's advice, and in the channeled message kind of says that not everything is for you. I'm just hearing spirit say that, you know, some connections are worth kind of leaving in the past, and other connections are worth exploring. And even though sometimes, you know, small talk, maybe it just seems futile, it just seems kind of like, what's the point of it? I'm hearing spirit say that, you know, sometimes it's fun to talk about silly things like, okay, what's the way they're doing, what's the way they're doing how's the way they're going, or talking about, oh, what you doing, how you feeling, like, you know, just asking those simple questions like, what's your favorite color? Like, I know some people are literally so against small talk, and I'm all for it, you know, like, if you don't like small talk, you don't like small talk, that's completely alright. But I'm hearing spirit say that you know, confidence is literally from like the small little things. So it's like, how do I even describe it? But yeah, like, I'm just hearing that, you know, you really are confident. And like, I've said that to literally all the piles, but like, you really are confident. You are confident. Just being alive, bro. Just being you. You are confident, you know? And I'm hearing spirit say that, you know, sometimes people just need an escape. Sometimes people just need that kind of security. They just need to feel safe. They need that comfort zone. And I feel like you kind of provide that comfort zone because you're someone that's really kind of to yourself more. You're just more like, yeah, secluded in a way. I feel like people feel comfortable just opening up to you and telling you certain things, telling you certain secrets. And I'm hearing spirit say that you know, sometimes people don't want to talk about certain issues or certain things, you know, like they just want to talk about silly things like, oh, what you're watching on Netflix. Like, I'm hearing that people sometimes want to have that surface level connection, and you know, maybe you aren't into that, but I'm hearing spirit say that, you know, if you want to be more confident, it's talking about sometimes some connections are surface level, and sometimes other times they are more soul level. And it's important that you don't just have soul connections. You know, sometimes you need to meet strangers so that they can kind of reflect a certain part of yourself back onto you. You know, like, I saw this one video about this person, and they spoke about how you should try dating your own zodiac sign so that you can kind of see what it's like dating yourself, because you need to see kind of like, yeah, what you're like and how you come off to people. So yeah, it's just really important. But yeah, where it says the ESFP, your regrets on what you did or what you didn't do, I'm hearing spirit say that it's important to just, you know, YOLO, and remember kind of like life is so short. I'm hearing spirit say that sometimes maybe you kind of need a wake-up call that how people perceive you and like what they think about you literally is probably gonna last for what, a day, a week, a month, not even a month, a week at most, you know. Like, I'm hearing spirit say that it's okay to make a fool of yourself. It's okay to expose yourself, you know, make jokes and like, you know, just talk to people, because who knows, that could literally be your last conversation with them. And if they feel like talking about what their favorite color is and talking about if they could do one thing in the world, whatever, you know, like if it could be like, you know, like a meaningless conversation, I'm hearing spirit say that who's to say that that conversation doesn't mean a lot to them as well, you know. Definitely. Like, I know some friends, like, we only talk about like surface level things and that's it. And I know that the thing is, we do it every single day, and I know that there will come a time when if they want to talk about something like, you know, deeper, I'm here for them, and vice versa. So I'm just hearing spirit say that don't avoid like those surface level connections. Don't avoid talking to strangers just because they seem uninteresting, you know, because they can still teach you things. They can still reflect back to you on things, and you can still reflect on them as well. So yeah, reflect, not project. And yeah, where it's like talking about how nothing changes, but when you look back, everything is different. Like, I'm just hearing that each moment is really precious, basically, and just remembering that our days are limited, you know. Like, it's scary and sad to think about, but it's true. And where it talks about the Taurus like energy, honestly, it talks about how your energy literally is so amazing. And I feel like I'm hearing spirit say that whatever you talk about, whatever you don't talk about as well, like, you don't have to be talkative. You don't even have, if you feel like truly you don't like small talk, I'm hearing spirit say that you can be confident in just your energy, bro. Like, I know so many Taurus people, like, they are like confident, but like not even that confident. It's just it's their energy, bro. Like their energy makes them confident, and it's, you can just tell by meeting them. Like even if they don't talk at all, you can tell just by like how they walk, how they carry themselves, that they are confident. And I'm hearing spirit say that you can be confident in your energy. If you don't want to talk to someone, you don't have to talk to them. And then we also have the independent energy. So yeah, people see you as being really independent, you know, like you're just there for yourself, and it's like, you got yourself, bro. You got your own back, yeah. And then where it says no one knows I'm ... I'm hearing that people find you confident because they don't know you yet, because they feel like you haven't opened up to them yet. And like, it's confidence, you know. Yeah, like I'm just hearing that you not opening up is super confident, or like they're really into it, like you're withholding back, like you're holding back. And then yeah, dot is romantic too. It just talks about kind of trying out things that you feel like you might not like, trying out food that you feel like you might not like. And then we also have the King of Pentacles that came up, right? So it talks about having a really strong personality. So, you know, you could be someone that, yeah, you have an awesome personality, but you don't like sharing it with everyone. I'm hearing that the people that know you know that you are confident, and you don't have to prove a point to anyone else, basically, because your channel message literally says, don't feel forced, only do what you feel comfortable doing. Yeah. And then we also have the Queen of Pentacles talking about people like talking to you. Yeah. And that there are better people out there for you as well. You're creative and smart and being tested every single day, and you have so much strength as well, and you have the strength to overcome any problem. And not everyone is compatible with your energy. And then with the Nine of Pentacles, that talks about desires and like material gain and everything. So if you feel more confident, you know, wearing makeup or whatever, literally wear the makeup. If you feel more confident wearing a dress, wear the dress, wear the skirt. Bro, dead ass, wear the skirt, bro. And trust in the universe. You are confident in your faith as well. That, like, I'm hearing like your spirit guides are saying that they are happy that you're so confident in, you know, your connection with your spirit guides. Yeah. Because, you know, bro, being confident with God, being confident with your faith is sometimes more important than being confident with other people. You know, sometimes, I guess. Yeah. And also this talks about, if you love something, set it free, and if it comes back, it was meant to be. So the Two of Pentacles talks about happy relationships. And yeah, using your intuition. July 13th and June 15th. Being exclusive. And having lots of memories as well. Like, I'm hearing spirit say that maybe you were kind of that person that, like, you grew up as maybe being like the really confident person, but like as time has gone on, you kind of become more, I don't know, like, I don't want to say closed off, or like maybe it's the other way around, where it's like you used to be really shy but now you're really confident. And I'm hearing spirit say that you should kind of like just remember that you are both of them. You know, you sometimes are shy, sometimes you are outgoing. And I'm just hearing spirit say that you don't have to prove yourself to anyone. You don't have to prove to anyone that you are confident, basically. Yeah. And that self-improvement is for yourself. And I'm hearing spirit say that maybe you shouldn't focus on like confidence, but you should focus more on like, you know, yourself and your self-worth and kind of like your faith as well. Definitely. And then Nine of Cups talks about, yeah, being confident in like your love and your faith and universal love and your twin flame. So just acting on the vibration that you truly feel is going to help you bring in people that truly understand you as well. Yeah. And then we also have the Ten of Wands. Again, it talks about change and travel. So I'm hearing that, you know, traveling to a new country also will help you with your confidence a lot, you know. Like just going somewhere that you don't know anyone. Literally, like going to like, yeah, a new country by yourself, alone. Obviously be safe and everything. And like just putting yourself in there, you know. Be in a country, you don't even know the language. Just put yourself in there, you know. See what happens, basically. See where it takes you. Definitely watch the episode that I told you about. I'll put it on the screen now. I forgot the episode and everything, but I'll put it on the screen, of BoJack Horseman and Diane. That's really good. Yeah. And being sincere as well. So yeah, guys, that is what I got for part number 3. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.